Hello! So this is a special video this week in two ways. We've been wanting to make something Hobbit related forever because we love, or I especially love Hobbits and the Shire and Tolkien and everything they stand for. They love of food, gardening, cosy. I mean, it's just all a bit of me.
Hairy feet.
Yeah. Maybe. But so we are going to be turning this antique clock case. I say antique. Probably
It's
not
not.
antique.
It's
yeah,
not.
vintage.
70s, possibly.
Unfortunately, that is vintage now. Not antique, but it is vintage. And it just looks like the perfect shape for a hobbit hole. So we're going to be turning it into a hobbit hole. And that is especially prevalent now because I have exciting news. And I will be talking about it probably in the middle of the video.
Yeah.
But me and my partner Lawrence recently went to the Tolkien Trail for our 3rd anniversary and something very exciting happened. So yeah, if you watch our other channel you already know.
I think most do, actually.
Yes, yeah. Big hint. So yeah, let's turn this into a hobbit hole and tell you what's happening. Do you need to see the drawing again?
I think tumble dry lint out.
Sonny has to have the gourmet food because he's not got teeth. We need gravy instead of jelly and little flakes. So the clock is completely round, so we're having to build a box on the back of it so we can put furniture in. Look, we're using a ruler. I've got a pen in my hand. That's a very Hobbit pencil. It unscrews.
I'm trying, but then it just unscrews everything. No, unscrew everything.
I've been cutting out these in various sizes. So we have used this stuff before. Was it gum tape? No? Gum strip. That's it. And it is genius for building cardboard boxes, which we do a surprising amount. You just get it wet and it sticks. It's easy, and it's just paper so on the outside, so it's easy to paint. We've got it because Mum used to be an artist, and she used to, well, she still is an artist, but she used to be a more traditional artist, and she used to use it for framing, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
nice. A hobbit hole.
Just the right size.
Oh, it's going to be so cute.
It'll be a very strong box when it's dried.
Nice. So we've got this picture here of a chair in Bilbo's house in the set. So we're going to try and make this little chair look like that one.
Top one sort of looks like already.
Yeah, we just need to add little knobs.
Matchsticks there,
Yeah,
matchsticks.
matchsticks. I'll get you some matchsticks.
I'm building it then,
I'll paint it. Again, our lovely, I bought these in a charity shop for 25 pence. And I knew they'd come in handy. And it means we don't have to... We save our matchsticks anyway, but... Here, catch.
Bang. I'm going to need the picture.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Sure. We've got smaller ones.
Let me quickly see if we've got a smaller chair.
I can just pull them off.
Yes, I think that one's better. Can we still make that one look like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just look like wood.
Yeah.
Oh, my glasses are dirty. Jeez. The top isn't wiggly though. No, I might be able to do it with cardboard.
Maybe just painting the heart on it is enough. And it's already got little knobs, although we could put beads on. Yeah, I think. As long as it's sort of a representation.
Ugh.
Nice. That looks good.
Some of the bottom as well, isn't there?
How big? There's a wooden one. There's a couple of wooden ones. Those two.
Maybe a bit smaller. On his chair, they're the same sort of circumference as a bit below. If you see what I
That
mean.
size. Is that too small?
Yeah, you need something in between.
That one.
Yeah, give me another one of those. The edges will be covered by paint.
Paint, yeah. That's the thing. Now I've got to.
I'd say cut it out with the scissors and then cut in with the gravel maybe.
even the screws. See if it fits. Okay. Fit. Woohoo! Transfer to Mum because she's more the tiny detail partner. Although ironically she's the one that has glasses. Yeah, I'll stick some moss in and such. Creamy.
Same sort of colour as the wood. It is the same sort of colour as the wood though, weirdly,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Even lighter than that, I'd say. Right. You need to make the wooden beams for the corners.
Oh yeah.
So we have an unfortunate habit. We used to. We're much better now. Of leaving paintbrushes not in water or using them for things. This is why we only get cheap or secondhand paintbrushes. But these two handles of this paintbrush look like they could be good beams for the Hobbit hole. So they won't go to waste. And then we'll end up using these for various miniatures too, I'm sure. And they come sort of pre-moulded. Nice.
Curl one of the corners over.
It's going to be in a frame.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it not?
I don't know.
Oh, what, just stick it on the wall? Is
Yeah,
like,
so that's the kind of what he did, didn't it? He went off on to his journey and when he was writing his book and stuff and just stuck thing. Is that my imagination?
Oh, then it should have been like it's been
Folded.
folded. Put in a pocket. What's in my pockets? Um. This feels very hobbity because, as it says, food and a love of things that grow. So. Oh. I've got some lovely fairy acorn bread. Fairy acorn is the lovely lady that made it. That looks like some
Hobbity.
somewhere where a hobbit's been. Anything it's missing?
Oh, the rolled up paper.
Oh yeah, there's a little drawer or a pot. Yeah, that's your domain.
Where's the drawer?
There's two different sizes. There's a really little one and then a bigger one there. I think the bigger one might be too big.
Yeah. This one doesn't have a handle. But...
You can put a little seed bead on it, like a
Yeah.
little metal one. Here, there's that. Can you reach that jar? Does that work? Or do you want brass one?
I don't think that works.
Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, maybe slide it under the table.
Like that. Stick it down.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, from a distance this could be a sack
Baggins.
filled Baggins. Now you've got to just try and fit it in.
What then? Put in there? Yeah.
Yeah, good luck. Nice. Can I go a bit hole?
Yeah.
Once we put greenery in. So we could have covered the clock in like grass and made it look like an actual hobbit hole, but we wanted it to still look like a clock. Now you get the fun job of attaching the box to the back.
Again.
Let's hope everything's waxed in tightly.
It all falls down. Should I put the candle in? I don't know. Candle on the. But that's in the doorway, isn't it?
Yeah, we can try it there. Yes, I think it's done. Now we've just got to film it nicely and set it.
In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole full of worms and oozy smells. This was a hobbit hole. And this means good food, a warm hearth, and all the comforts of home. But where our hearts truly lie is in peace and quiet and good tilled earth. For all hobbits share a love of things that grow.
So, there's our hobbit hole. I'm really happy and chuffed with how it came out.
Well, you're going to take this one home, aren't you?
I think so, yeah.
Put it above your desk that you haven't actually put in your...
Yes. But it's so cute, and I think it's actually very effective having the box on the back.
Yeah.
It's sort of like an optical illusion.
Yeah, when you have the more things around it on a shelf or something, yeah, you won't know. It's quite... It sticks out quite a lot at this point, but...
Yeah, I like it a lot. Very happy. It looks very cosy.
It does.
So, yeah, there's not much more else to say about this one.
No.
The hobbit hole.
We've made a hobbit hole. We've always wanted to make a hobbit hole, but then we thought lots of other people have made a hobbit hole, so we thought we shouldn't make a hobbit hole, but
then
now we have
along.
a reason
Yes.
to make a hobbit hole.
So, if you haven't already seen on our other channel, on a week ago? About a week ago, it was mine and Lawrence's 3-year anniversary, and we went and walked the Tolkien Trail in Lancashire, I believe, and stayed overnight in the Shire Inn, and it was perfect. And about halfway through the trail, we went off the beaten track to a really beautiful bit of river, and Lawrence proposed. And I said yes.
I knew, by the way.
Yes, Mum already knew before I left, and she didn't. She was very good, because I had absolutely no idea.
It's very hard.
I'm sure it was. I wasn't expecting it at all, and I cried a lot for days, really. But yes, Lawrence had planned it for a long time. We both love Lord of the Rings, and he knows I especially love the Hobbits and the Shire. And I'd mentioned that I liked moss agates as stones, and that I was never keen on like a big central stone engagement ring. They're beautiful, but with the way that I live my life, with crafting and mudlarking and gardening, I'm decorating. All everything
you do, basically.
everything I do. and being incredibly clumsy, it would stress me out too much. I'd constantly be worried about catching at things and breaking it and losing it. So it did, unfortunately, bless him, cause him a little bit of stress, but he did perfectly. I absolutely love it. He said he wanted it to be a bit elfish from Lord of the Rings, and yeah, and he chose the stones himself, like with the jeweler. He chose all the individual stones, and yes, it's a moss agate and diamond ring, and I love it.
It looks all organic. I know it's like curves like that to make room for your wedding ring.
Yes.
It does look like it's still going like that.
Yeah, like
growing.
Woodlandish, yeah, natural, and I love it. I'm still a little bit scared of wearing it, but much more than if it was like a
I'll
big...
get used to it.
Yeah.
I lost mine years ago. At my wedding ring. I didn't lose them, they wore away. I've been married so long.
But yeah, so I was filming the Tolkien Trail, as I do. I film everything, and Lawrence very sneakily tricked me into suggesting that we take a film, set up the camera and take a film of us like kissing in a romantic way for the film, and then obviously tricked me into filming my own proposal. But it does mean that I get to share it with you. So yeah, I am engaged. I'm sure closer to the time there will be wedding themed miniatures, and I'm considering potentially making our own like wedding toppers and
Growing all our own flowers.
yes, yeah, it's gonna we're gonna grow all our own.
We've collected lots of stoneware.
Mudlarking, there's lots of stuff around that's going to be for the wedding, and I'll keep you all informed of all of it. But yeah, so Hobbit Howl felt appropriate, and I thought we would leave you with the Tolkien Trail and my proposal. Thank you as always for everyone that likes, comments and subscribes. Don't know what we're doing next week.
I haven't thought that far ahead.
No, I've been thinking about being engaged. So yes, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you soon. Bye. Continue. I'm filming.
Oh.
With my feet.